Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another reaction video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. You guys are truly and greatly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, be sure to click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. By liking the video and subscribing to the channel helps me get in and remain in the YouTube algorithm. So I appreciate all you guys' support. And just to show you guys that I do truly appreciate your support, I am doing some subscriber give backs. This is going to be the first subscriber give back of many, where I am giving back $100 to two of my lucky subscribers. They will receive $50 each for a total of $100. And that's once we reach the first milestone of 1,000 subscribers. We are currently at 962 subscribers and growing. So thank you guys again for your continuous support. It is truly appreciated. Again, make sure if you have not subscribed as of yet, click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload and so that you help me and my channel grow. Like the video, share the video, and leave your comments down below. All right, you guys, let's get into the reaction for today. Dun, 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 dun. Next up on the docket is, you guessed it right, it's that time of day, Beyond the Gates. And this is going to be episode 23, I believe. Yep, this episode wasn't all that. It was still okay. It was okay. It was one good part in there, but it was okay. So let's get into it. And this time I'm gonna just go through it as I did the screenshots instead of breaking down the whole story. Hopefully I can remember that way, because I be trying to do the screenshots to help me remember everything that happened, even though I literally just watched it. But the first screen, let me see where we first started at here. Okay, well, the first screenshot I didn't capture, but I will tell y'all this. So it came on with Haley seeing Bill hug this woman, and she looking at him like, Hoppo, who this woman? But he didn't see her, nor did the lady. So they was getting ready to walk out his office, and he was walking her to the elevator, I guess, so she was leaving. And mind y'all, it's after hours, so the office is really close, okay? So Haley ran off really quick, and she hid over to the side so he couldn't see her. And then we'll get back into that, because they went from that to this next scene here. And I think I may stick with just the one storyline. I'll just have to pull up the other screenshots as I go then. So we go back here with Ted and Una, Dana, Alyssa, Sherry, your name. She got so many names and so many wigs, child. We don't know what to call this woman. But he questioning her again, why is she talking to his daughter. And then she was like, she could tell his daughter, you know what I'm saying? So all this time I'm thinking that Ted did not know that she was pregnant, and Ted knows her as Dana. So she did tell Ted that his daughter knows her as Una. But I don't know why she told him that. But anywho, he was like, he mentioned again that he paid her all she was supposed to been gone all this time. So she was like, yeah, you think you could just get rid of me and your child like that? So he knew that she was pregnant, but he supposedly gave her money to abort the child, and she, I guess, told him that she did, and some type of attorney was involved or whatever. So they paid her to abort the child and paid her to go away. So that's what he was thinking that she did. So he has no knowledge that she ended up keeping the child, but he do know that she did conceive. So I was like, oh wow, so he was good in cheating on Nicole. So baby, yeah, that had happened. So let's see what happened next. But oh yeah, before we go to what happened next, she told him, he was like, what do I need to do to make this go away like that? And then she was like, I can give you my Zelle, or should I send you my cash app? And he was like, I'm not sending no paper trail or whatever so you could use against me. He was like, I'll give you cash if anything like that. So he said, what's the price like that? And she said, how much you want to give like that? And then she ended up saying $50,000. He was like, are you out your mind? This and that, there and the other. So she was like, well, 50,000 or nothing, But child, she got a whole nother thing going on. This woman here is crazy. She crazy. And y'all remember Ted is getting replaced with Keith Robinson in May. So then we go here back to Martin and Smitty house. Y'all see his son face, and I remember the kid's name now. The kids is Terrell and Samantha. So this is Terrell, their son, and Terrell and Samantha lies, and they tell Smitty and Martin that Terrell fell off his bike and he injured his face, but they not buying it. Look how they look, and they like, what? They like, okay, but they played it off, but the kids can tell they wasn't buying it, and they can tell that the kids was lying too. So then we go here with Doug meeting up with his wife, Vanessa. They don't never be meeting up, child, but they meet up every now and again, but from what they talk about, they hardly ever see each other. So they sitting down, they talking, and he telling her that she his for the night. He's hers for the night. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got to go to work. He ain't got nothing to do. This finna be their special night. Then we go here where, remember, Eva came to the house because Kat sent her that email playing like she was Nicole. So Nicole ended up coming home. So Nicole didn't even ask Eva like what she was still doing there or nothing like that. And they was there and they just talked. Nicole was like, oh no. Now Eva did ask Nicole. She was like, oh, I thought you was at dinner. Like that. She said, yeah, but I had to come send this last minute email. So I'm thinking like, okay, hint, hint. If she have to come send her email, you should know that she didn't send you the email telling you to come sign her out. So anyway, Nicole never did ask her why she was still there. So Nicole sending her email, she sending her dad sending her email, so they talking or whatever. Once she finished, Nicole getting ready to leave. See, that's another thing. Like, nobody else is in my house. It's after hours. I'm not gonna be leaving my assistant there just in my house alone like that. Like, not after hours. It's not even business hours. Go home. So Nicole asked her, she was like, well, I'm heading out to go meet with Ted and Kat, and she was like, are you coming like that? She was like, no, not now. She said, I'm about to log you out of the hospital computer, out of the work computer or something like that, she said. And then Nicole said, oh, okay. And I just knew that she was finna say, no, I just did it. I logged out. You don't have to log me out of that. But she didn't. She said, okay. So now Eva thinking that she really did send her the email to come do that. Because I'm just like, if you there, why would she need you to come log her out, and you literally just got out of your computer? You could have logged yourself out, but child, they do what they do, honey. Oh, so then we go back to them. I already told y'all what they said, and they were still having that same conversation, but y'all already got the tea on that. Then we go back to Smith and them. They still, pressuring Samantha and Terrell, trying to see what happened, and they both sticking to the same. Well, Terrell's sticking to the story, and Samantha backing him up. She was like, well, yeah, them sidewalks busted up and stuff like that. So they, again, making it seem like he was riding his bike on busted sidewalks, tree shrubs, or whatever they was making up, and like he just fell off. So this right here, if y'all can see right there, that's Haley. Oh, dang, y'all see all my screenshots. That's Haley right there, come running around the corner, but I couldn't snap it fast enough, baby. She ran fast when she running around that corner trying to hide. And then this is who she was hiding from. This is the lady that Bill was hugging. So let me see. I don't know if I got another picture. I'm gonna tell y'all now because I don't know if I got another picture of them at the end. Oh yes, I do. Let's go. All right, so this is still the lady. So they was talking, and he was like, okay, so yeah, I'll be in contact with you, whatever, whatever, whatever. So look how she looking, and she like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate it. She seemed like she was kind of flirting to me, if you ask me, but she was still telling him thank you. So then here come Haley. She pops out because she was hiding over there to the side. And then she again, Hopper, who that woman? Like that. So he was like, what? Are you jealous once they went in their office or whatever? And he was like, no, that's just a client or whatever. So she was like, well, why is she here after hours or whatever? So he explained it. He was telling her that it's nobody but her for him. And he ain't got no eyes for no other woman. And she was like, well, why were you hugging her? He was like, I had to do what I had to do to, just console her. She he was like, she wanted me to represent her. I don't know if they getting a divorce. I believe it's a divorce because she wants him to represent her against her husband. And she got kids or whatever. So Haley was like, oh, that not Ted. Bill said that the lady mentioned that she didn't want her kids to hate her like how his kids hate him. So he said he felt some type of way about that. That's why he hugged her, trying to make her seem like he was on her side. He said, but he's going to be representing her husband. And she was like, wait, ain't that a conflict of interest? You can be disbarred from that. Like, what are you doing? He was like, no. He said he's not going to represent her. He just cozy up to her so he can get all the information he need from her so he can represent the husband. She was like, so wait, so the husband came to hire you? She said, no. He said, no. The lady came to, I think it said her name was Rose. I don't know. Don't quote me on her name. But the lady came to hire him, but he don't like the fact of some of the stuff she mentioned about what he went through with his divorce and his kids or whatever. So he decided to backstab her, and he ended up calling her husband to represent her husband. But that's what he said. But I don't see how, because you and Haley started talking after that. You didn't go get on the phone to call somebody. But anywho, maybe he did it when he left out the office for a little bit. But yeah, so he said that he, pretty much gonna backdoor her. He went and he told the husband, hey, she trying to divorce you and file these charges. I mean, not file these charges, but divorce you. So now he's gonna represent the husband and not represent the wife and just use everything that she gave him, which is shady boots. He kept trying to kiss Haley. Haley kept stopping him from kissing him. One, because she was jealous about the woman. And then two, because she got this mental thing in her head where Naomi was saying that she was at the office on her back or whatever because she didn't deserve her position. And then three, she was like, I don't think we should be kissing up here or whatever when you got this lawsuit going on about this SA, right? I mean, well, not SA, it's SH because it wasn't an A, it was an H. All right. So then we go here. So after Ted finished talking to Psycho Lady, he come in here and he sits down with Kat. So they waiting for Nicole, and then you can see Doug and his wife Vanessa at the back. So the whole time, Kat is in her phone, and he kept saying, okay, like, what are you doing in that phone? Like, you had us to come to dinner or whatever. Are you gonna talk to me, or are you gonna be in your phone? So he mentioned Eva or whatever, and Kat telling him, y'all gonna see who Eva really is, and I'm gonna show y'all. And he was like, won't you just give us some grace, So then we go back to Smitty talking to Tyrell, and Smitty putting some ointment and stuff like that on Tyrell's face, and he's trying to, talk to Tyrell. They kind of like split them up. Well, they didn't split them up. Tyrell went his own way, and Smitty went after him, and Samantha stayed downstairs, so Martin stayed with her, but they know what they doing. I'm finna talk to her, and you go talk to him. So he talking to his child, but he trying to act like he not really probing, but he really is probing. So he still lying, talking about he fell off the bike, and then Smitty was like, yeah, I remember when you was this age, a younger age, and you fell off the bike. He was like, and you just kept going, da 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 da, all that. So he still didn't tell him the truth, but Smitty knows something up. So then we go here. Nicole comes in so she can meet up with Ted and her daughter Kat, and she see Vanessa and them. She was like, oh, I ain't seen y'all together in so long, da 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 da. And then she was like, well, Vanessa, I see you every now and again, but Doug, I haven't seen you. I can't remember the last time I saw you. And Vanessa was like, I don't know why you don't see him. He's always at work like that. And she was like, 24 hours he at work, because I barely get to see him. And Nicole's like, I wonder why I don't never see you when we at work. Doug, because he ain't there. He just line. He be at the casino. And Doug say, well, surgeons and psychiatrists be on they different sides of the hospital or whatever. So Nicole like, okay, whatever. She left it at that. You know what I'm saying? And she went on by her merry little old way. So then she asked him, why she don't ever see you at work? Basically, he said the same thing. I thought she was going to keep pressing it, but she didn't have a chance because somebody walked up. Let me see. I hope this is going to be the next screen because I said I'm not going to go. I'm trying to stay in order of my screens. Yep, there you go. So then he walks up. Y'all know Joey Badass. Joey the mobster, the gangster, the casino boss came up. So Doug is not impressed. But Vanessa, on the other hand, she's smiling and grinning like a Chester cat, baby. She even invite this man to sit down for dinner. And Doug, like, I'm sure he got other things to do. And then he was like, well, yeah, I don't want to intrude. And she was like, you're not. You can sit down. She was like, you can, whatever you got to do, you can put that on hold and sit down and eat or whatever. So he was like, no, I just wanted to thank you. I got the information you sent about the houses for my mom. And he was like, I'm interested in them. I want to take a look at them. She was like, well, yeah, schedule an appointment with my assistant and we can set it up where you can go and view some of the houses or whatever, right? So then we go back to Smith and them, and they both say that they know that they're lying and they want to get to the bottom of it. And they like, what can we do to get to the bottom of it? So they made a pact with each other that even if he go into doing the presidency, running for the president, and if Smitty go back to the office to be an investigative journalist, that they gonna set aside, I think he said dinner and something else. It was two different things that they have to make sure that they work don't come before this time, so they can have this time with their kids each day all the time or whatever, so their kids know that they're there for them. They don't want their work to take over what their life is with the in the household with their kids. Oh, excuse me, I'm over here burping. So then we go back to the restaurant, and then you have Kat and her mom and her dad there. I mean, yeah, that's Kat. I hope it say Chelsea. No, that's Kat. So Kat, the whole time, you see she got her phone on the table, but she kept looking at her phone. They were like, excuse us for being here and need some entertainment. I guess we'll entertain ourselves. They were like, why you keep looking at your phone like that? And then she was like, oh, nothing, this and that, there and the other. So every time they talking to her, she's not paying attention because she looking off in her damn phone. Okay. Then we go back to these two. Look at his face, y'all. Samantha and Tyrell. So Tyrell finally tells Samantha what happened. They talking and she was like, they're not gonna stop asking us. And they both let each other know that neither dad believed their story. They were like, yeah, they took what we said, but I don't think they vibing with what we saying. They know something is up. So he finally told her that, this dude punched her. Well, no, she already knew. She was like, because we can't tell them that this dude twice your size punched you in the face or whatever. So come to find out, she thinking he just punched her, but he said that, let me see, I think I gotta, let's not go there. He said that, he was in the locker room changing, and somebody snuck his phone and took a picture of him in his boxers or whatever and with his phone, took the picture and then sent it from his phone to this dude's girlfriend. So the dude is pissed off about that. So he thinking that Tyrell is flirting with his girlfriend. So that's why he ended up getting punched. But the dads, they know something is up, and they also agreed they feel like he's getting bullied when they were sitting down there talking, because I don't know if I have another screenshot. I think I might, but we'll see when we get there, because I don't want to go out of order. But yeah, well, out of order of my screenshots, but I may be going out of order on the story. Yeah, so they come to the conclusion that Smitty, the two dads, Smitty and Martin, they come to the conclusion that he getting bullied at school, and they think it's because they got two dads. They not thinking about something else. They thinking it's because of them, who they are, but it has nothing to do with that. All right, so then we go back to Eva. So Eva is in the office and she's doing exactly what she does, snooping, and that's why her face looked like that. She went in that file cabinet because she saw that those keys was in there, the key that she was trying to get to the last time when Cat busted her. Well, the first time that Cat busted her, because Cat done busted her so many times. So she pulled the file out of her mama, the Sherry lady, when she was playing like she was Sherry, and she was reading the file about how she tried to jump off the roof, and how she said on the roof that was her husband passed, but then when she was in the cold office, she said that her husband didn't die, that her husband left her. So I wonder if Eva thinking, did this man really die or did he leave her? So I don't know about that. We can't tell. I don't know if they had a funeral for this man or what. I think his name was Alan or whatever. But yeah, so Eva got the papers and she reading it. There she go right there reading the stuff, being nosy. Then we go here. Now, Joey. Oh, that's another thing. When Joey was there talking to the wife, he said something to Doug about he know Doug gonna be leaving to go to work soon or whatever. And then she was like, no, I got him to myself or whatever. But Doug ended up leaving shortly after Joey left. So she was kind of pissed off because she was like, dang, you didn't want him to sit down and eat with me. And you knew all this time you was finna get up and leave. But he really wasn't finna get up and leave. Joey was saying like key stuff to him to make him no, hey, you need to get up, come to the casino. You know what I'm saying? So they were saying stuff that was going over her head or whatever. So that's exactly what he did. He left and he was on his way to the casino. Well, before he get to the casino, you got Randy and you got Joey. And you see Joey is handing Randy some. You can't really see it because I didn't get a good picture of it. But he's handing him a deck of cards and he already told him how the cards are not good cards. These are cards that's gonna make whoever play with these cards, they're gonna lose in the game, pretty much. And he was like, why would you do that? He was like, because he said if he's paid off his debt, he don't owe me and I need him, right? So he was like, when a dealer come in, give him these cards and tell him I said to use these cards. So then Doug get there. Before Doug get to start playing and before anybody come in there right now, it's just Doug and Randy off in there. Randy telling Doug to leave. He was like, you don't need to gamble tonight. You need to go on and you need to go home. Remember the last time he was telling him to come because he know Doug would have won against those people that was there and Doug was winning. Like Doug won a lot of money, right? So he telling Doug, you need to leave. He was like, no, I don't think it's a good night. You need to go. You need to go. And Doug like, what, are you crazy? I'm not leaving. So Doug supposed to be at work from what he told his wife. But he's at the damn casino gambling once again, honey. So then we go back to Nicole and Ted. Right here is when Nicole and Ted get ready to go home. Now, the other picture, the last picture where it was Nicole, Ted, and Cat was looking at her phone. Remember I told y'all she was in her phone. So she saw Eva looking at those papers and she was like, oh, she was like, we gotta go. We gotta go. And they was like, what? She was like, we gotta go home. They were like, we just got here. She was like, we gotta go. We have to go right now, right now. Come on, let's go to the house. And they were like, we cannot leave right now. We just ordered drinks. We gotta pay the tab. And she was like, well, pay the tab and come home now. So this is after I guess they paid the tab and then they talking and they getting ready to go home. And so he telling Nicole, Ted is telling Nicole how much he loved her and that don't ever leave him. And she was like, I would never leave you. You've been the perfect husband, this and this and that third. Child, if you only knew Nicole, he did cheat on you in y'all early days and he got a whole nother kid. And she was saying, they was talking about how at first they just had Martin, but Nicole was just really, really, really want to have another child, and then they got blessed with Cat, so they was grateful. They love Morton, they grateful for Morton, but they was grateful also for Cat, and they were just talking about how she just opened up another part of Ted as well, right? So yeah. So then we go here, child. This was the best part for me, honey. And the best always be at the end, child. This was the best part. Look how Cat come running around there. And can y'all see Eva? Look right there. Look at Eva hiding in the tree. And I know y'all see Cat over there. So Cat run off in there. She was like, Where are you, you little B? She called her B-I-T-C-H, y'all. I was like, she said, Eva, I know you're here. Where are you, you little B? Like that. But before she come running in there and before Eva hid, while Eva was reading those papers, Eva turned around and she looked up and she immediately saw the camera. So she was like, oh, like that. So she hurried up and she put the file up. She put the file back in the file cabinet and then she started running out of there. She ran out of the office and she grabbed her coat. So she couldn't, when she was getting ready to hit the door, I guess she seen her lights pull up because she seen something out the window. And then she was like, shit. And then she turned around and she ran back and she hid right there. And then that's when she come in running to my, Eva, where are you, you little B? Or whatever. So I was like, oh my God, she busted. And I'm like, why, Eva, why you running out of there now? You on camera. Like, it's not like she didn't see you. You saw the camera and she see you look right dead at the camera. Like, duh, like that. So, baby, Eva smart, honey. Eva smarter than the average bear, honey, because I don't think I would have thought to do that. I mean, not at a press time like that. I don't know. Well, first of all, I wouldn't be in that situation. Let's keep that clear. But I don't think that I would have thought that immediately because I'm not one of those type of people. I don't think about doing stuff like that or trying to get over or try to cover my tail on something, you know. But anyway, when Kat came in there and she calling her B and looking for her, she put her things on the couch. So as she go into the office, Eva about to run out so Kat won't see her. But Eva stopped and she looked down and she saw the phone sitting right there and she grabbed the phone. And this is what she did. This is her watching her go in there. Bam! She grabbed that phone, baby, and she done deleted the footage. Yes, Eva, delete the footage. Even though I'm not rooting for Eva and her mama to be doing the stuff that they doing, but that was funny that she was smart to do that, and that's cool. That's good for you to be smart like that, to think quick like that, on your feet, on your toes, and to delete some stuff. Cover your butt if you gonna do some stuff. You know, at least cover your CYA. So anyway, so she deleted it. So I was like, dang. So when Kat tried to tell her mama them, she ain't gonna have the proof, child. They gonna be looking at her like, girl, you put a camera in my office. So then we go here. This is Vanessa. Looks like she on Instagram or something. Yeah, I think that's Instagram. She on Instagram and she see the poker chips. I said, child, is she about to go to the casino and go play poker and see her husband there? That will be some stuff, okay? So then we go here. Joey asked Randy, why are you trying to get Doug to leave? He was like, what? He was like, yeah, I heard that. He said, I got ears everywhere. He said, even the ashtrays tell me what's going on. So he got cameras, audio, everything in there because nobody was in there but Randy and Doug. So he telling him, I watch you. And he said, don't be trying to get him out of here because if I lose him, I lose. He said, I need him for something big. He said what it was, but I can't remember. He was like, I need him. He was like, you cannot make him go away. Why was you trying to let him go away? And he basically letting him know again, you don't want to cross me because if you cross me, I got something for you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me do what I'm doing with Doug. And he was like, but that's my friend. He's like, I don't give a damn that's your friend, okay? Baby. Then they are back there talking and here Doug at the table and they got the cards that he's not gonna win. Because it's no way he's gonna win. So sure. So I thought I had another screenshot. So I already told y'all this part. They made the bond a pact where they're gonna be there for their kids, even if he run for president and he go back to work, because they don't need their kids getting bullied, and they want their kids to be able to come and talk to them. So they thinking again that he's being bullied because he got two dads, which is not the case. And then they was talking. I pretty much told y'all what happened on there, but I still got the screenshot. I think this is when he told her about the picture and them sending the picture to the girl. All right, so then Eva come home And her mom, she talking to her mom, and her mom tells her that Ted offered to give her $50,000, and she was like, what? He said he's gonna give you the money like that. And then she said, what about our plan? She said, we still gonna go through the plan. That's just gonna be an extra bonus on top. Child, let me find out, because she still plan on telling everybody that Eva is Ted's daughter at their anniversary party. So then we go here, and they like, okay, Kat, why did you have us rushing home? And then she was like, I'm gonna show you the proof. So then she gave them the phone. She before she gave them the phone, she looking at the phone, and then her face was looking like, oh damn. Like, where is the footage? So the footage is gone. She didn't get to tell them because it ended up going off on they part. So we ended them. So I guess it's gonna be next week. We're gonna see if she gonna tell them. She probably don't need to. She needs to make up something, because now you don't have the proof, and then they gonna get on you because they're gonna say, why is you putting the cameras in there? Why are you trying to get this girl caught up in something? You know what I'm saying? Or they gonna think she lying because you don't even have nothing on the footage. You know, yeah. Gotta be more careful. And then this is the end right here. And Eva was like, hairdresser up one, bougie B down one. And then she drank to that. And that was the end of the episode. Eva was like, yeah, you try to catch me slipping, but I got you, and now you ain't got no proof. Boo. Okay. All right, you guys. So that's what happened today on episode 23 of Beyond the Gates. Make sure you guys are watching Beyond the Gates. They come on CBS. It is a new soap opera with a all black cast, starring an all black cast. They come on at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. CBS, Channel 11. Well, I don't know what channel it is in other states, but CBS, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it is called Beyond the Gates. All right, you guys, let me know. Are y'all still watching Beyond the Gates? Do y'all like these reviews on Beyond the Gates? Leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what if y'all enjoying the soap opera as well as the reviews. All right, you guys, like the video, share the video. If you have not subscribed, click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And as we say before we go, smooches. Oh, nope, sorry. That is not how we do it. As we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye-bye. Y'all can tell that I got stuff going on because, child, my reviews normally be better than this, and I know how to end my video. All right, y'all. Bye. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend.